This morning we were talking about superhuman. Our truth is that the nature of God and Goddess exists in us. We are a part of the source, the creator, appeared in this form, in the journey of the four-dimensional reality, and we are carry the essence of God and Goddess in ourselves because we are one with the source. There is no any two. So through Tantra, shamanism, non-dualism, activating Kundalini, through understanding the Brahmanism, the Shiva, Vishnu, Shakti, they are not only some stories about some characters as the God, also they are the science of creation. Is explaining how through the nature of Shiva, Vishnu, Shakti, the creation is taking place, it's coming to view. So through following these wisdoms, through working with our energy and understanding where are located Shiva, Shakti, Vishnu in our body, in inner universe, we can boost or expand what is already manifested into our matrix. That's why we want a greater form of life, and to reach that greater form of life, we want to understand the science of creation, the science of manifestation. Our body, our present, is a microscopic format of the macro universe. What is reflected as the universe, we have the same in a very tiny form into ourselves. And through working from within, we transform outside. What we are experiencing as our physical reality is the reflection of inner world on the screen of matrix. You know, imagine you go to the 5D cinema, everything looks real, you are reacting, but you know that everything is kind of just a reflection. It's coming out from the projector room. The projector room is inside us. And this world is the 5D cinema where we are experiencing actually 12D. This is a 12D reality. We are experiencing this. So now we want to reach to that projector room inside by changing the scenarios, the color, the expansion of the zooming, the picture. We want to expand the quality of our matrix. What we are experiencing on this matrix, on the screen, we want to make it more colorful, more rich to more joy, sharing, dancing, celebrating of life. And that's why we are seeking Tantra, shamanism, Brahmanism, activating Kundalini, Shaktism in order to be able to work where we are shaping the scenarios and forms of life. That's why reaching to longevity is one of the oldest human desires. And now many people collectively are thinking about lifespan, about longevity. Many people through different ways, they are trying to reach to increase human lifespan, to reach agelessness. So I believe this is a time, and this potential already exists in the projector room. The Shakti has the potential to give us an ageless body. We need to go there and start a new scenario of having an ageless body and come to the earth and explore the earth without time. When you reach to the longevity, the time is stopped. You have countless time to experience whatever that you want on the earth, and even develop your wisdom to become a master eventually, enlightenment beings, when you have more time to do the journey of your life more consciously.
So your body doesn't experience that.
Yes. I believe that I reached to my maximum level of growth, or appearances. My appearances, this is the maximum. I will not, after 10 years or 50 years, I will have the same format, and I will not go get older than this. And I am very happy with my appearances. When I was 25 years old, I feel that, oh, I'm not, that looks great. But now I feel great. Even I like my white hair. I don't want to make them black. It's my sense of, it's very connected with who I am. And I told you that when I was 22 years old, I was leading mountain climbing groups. I was a leader of mountain climbing groups. And I was doing many different activities for gathering people and teach them about life skills. And in that time, my client, the people who joined me for my activity, some of them, they were older than me, or I need to make the government of Iran to trust me, to give me the permission to lead people in different activities. I remember when I was 22 years old, I exactly remember I put my hand like this, my hair, say, oh, I want white hair, because I want looks more old and more mature, to have the confidence and also be able to lead people. And exactly after 6 months, my hair in age of 22 started to become white.
Okay.
Now that I work with hacking DNA, I know that without knowing that it's a hacking, but first time I hacked my hair in age of 22. I had this potential. And then when I go and to heal diseases, to heal cancer, or different type of diseases, I just communicate with the DNA. I ask the DNA to heal the body, and the DNA follow. I believe that I learn how to bring my intention and energy to tune my way of my language to communicate with DNA. And I believe that the DNA is the greatest hospital in the world that exists. You don't need any medicine, any doctor. Your DNA has all the knowledge to heal the body, to rejuvenate the body. You just need to convince and lead or ask the DNA to do it for you. So that's why I believe that I hack my body to stay ageless. I do the same. I can do the same to the body of others. But the main or the best things to motivate the DNA to create longevity is not giving command or order to DNA for longevity. The best way is to raise the enthusiasm of life, inner peace, life force energy, sexual energy in yourself. When you have peace in your head, enthusiasm for life in your heart, in your emotional body, and life force energy in your lower chakras, your DNA interpreted as a great motion for life. You have a great motion. You are connected with life. The DNA listen to your mental consciousness, emotional consciousness, energetic consciousness, and your DNA say, wow, this man wants life. This man is life. And then your DNA start to follow what you have in your three state of consciousness: mind, emotion, energetic center.
Okay.
So if I give the command to your body to become ageless, that can be temporary, because it's the moment that I give the order, your DNA receive it, yes, start to create some changes in your skin, your body immediately. But in the long term, this is you that you need to lead your own DNA to produce life, to follow your states of consciousness. So you need to learn how to create peace in the mind, how to create enthusiasm in your emotional or love in your emotional center, and life force energy in your energetic center. And how you can do it? Through following Tantra, shamanism, non-dualism, non-judgmentality, Brahmanism, love, compassion, Buddhism, all these beautiful ideologies. If you follow them, they will lead you to have peace of mind, non-judgmentality, to live free, to see the totality of life, to have acceptance for life, to have enthusiasm for life, to be able to share love and receive love, and to have flow, especially through the Tantra, we learn how to have a flow of sexual energy in our energetic center.
There is like you talk about all of these techniques, they can work all together in the
Yes.
same time, like
Yes.
or you should start with something and then follow with other ones. Or will you?
I love this question. You know, I believe in my teaching, the first practice starts by following non-dualism and non-judgmentality. Because I believe you cannot go start a true level of Tantra as long as you have judging good and bad.
Yes.
Overcoming the tree of knowledge of good and bad, be able to see the totality, the present of Shakti, the reflection of Shakti as life. The Shakti is all the form of life. The Shakti or Kali is the spectrum of the most beautiful things to the most ugliest things that exist in the world. The most good things to the most bad things that exist in the world. And this is the life. When you learn to don't divide the Shakti to good and bad and see its own totality, you come in love with Shakti. You can embrace the Shakti. Or you don't judge the Kali for her own ugly or beautiful appearances. You just go and hug the Kali. You become one with Kali. You become one with life. So yes, the first step or practice to follow is to see to reach to the non-dualistic awareness, to see the oneness of the life, to not judge good and even not judge bad, or not judge bad and even judge good. Then you are able to follow shamanism. Because then in the absence of resistance, your judgmentality creates resistance with life, with Kali. You know the Kali, you love the Kali, you love the Shakti as a goddess, but still when you are judging good and bad, you could not go and embrace them with all of their good and bad spectrums.
Yes.
You become unconditional, you go embrace the life, embrace the Shakti. Through this embarrassment, you can start shamanism because just now when you can embrace, you can communicate with the source and invite the source to bring things to your life. Through this embracement, this unconditional acceptance, you can overcome all the sexual taboos, all the limiting programs of our civilization, or what you are carrying from your own previous generation about intimacy, sex. You can create a greater flow of life force energy. When you are able to embrace Shakti and Kali with all of their spectrums, only in that time you are able to embrace your lover, your girlfriend, with all of her good and bad aspects. Then you can reach to the love, unconditional love with her, and your emotional body also will live in love. Yes, so we start from non-judgmentality, understanding the oneness, totality of the life, and then everything else is easy to follow. Our DNA to create an ageless body needs to see us that, wow, there is a love in us. We are in love with life, in love with our opposite sex or with our lover. We are in peace, in oneness with life, and we have the flow of life force energy. If these three things takes place, the DNA is a mirror to duplicate your state of awareness, your state of emotion, your state of energy. The DNA is just a servant, a follower of what is happening in your head, what is happening in your heart, what's happening in your heart chakra. Raise them, transcend them, beautify them. Then your DNA just start to duplicate the life, to keep your life. You never get sick, you never get old. There is no limitation for us because we are here as the God and Goddess to celebrate life. The only limitation that we have is the limitation that we have in the mind, in our emotion, and because of our sexual habits. We must overcome that.